Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. And that's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Screen here for Gibbs. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got a 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Goff. Dumped off to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Here comes the 4th down snap to Goff. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. They stick with Jacobs. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
180.
They go play action with Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The 18-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You've got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's wheeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 45. Right. Strike. Watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop was made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay, ready?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They are going for this. It's Love. Throw caught by his running back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This, our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the shotgun. Goff. That's incomplete left side. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Now gone. This is complete to Patrick. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Javon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Motion. 180.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
We go tonight. 20. Shell.
They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and 4 coming up now. Back now, pressure on its way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Ready. Field. Black. Yellow. 22. Blue striker. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs will cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Love. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. The 40. Hits the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Black on 33, yellow. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. And it's the Packers with 1st and 10.
Watch out now, 645, white. Black top. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
45-yard line.
It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Fight, 97. Here we go. Cut.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go now. 50 red. 50 red. Cut.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right. Vito blue. Set.
To the air, 3rd and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 4th down. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. McManus sends it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing the deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 28. Completed to his running back. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up, first and 10 from the 42.
180.
Goff off the play action. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And the Packers at a 50 DB out there for this third down play.
Come on. 180. What's up?
They're going to throw again. Goff. That's caught for the first. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Again, Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
That's another Lions.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Kid, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hardman with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Love looking to pass. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
45, right, 6, mega. Ready.
From the 45 on second down. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
That's 6 yards. And it's third down. Third and less than a yard.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got it complete to Reed. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. White, red, cycle. Blue, striker. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Red, yellow, red, 38, steel, black. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Toward the sideline and caught by Reed. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Red, 95.
They're going to go. It's Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Jacobs running behind center. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Down, go,
Here's Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
What? White 20.
Another one for Gibbs. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or 2 forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit. A give left side for Gibbs. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off play action, Goff. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
You know what, with yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run. Run it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. Room to work at the 35. And he's out of bounds past midfield. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He finds some space again. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Quick, yellow. Come on, set. Blue, ready?
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They stick with Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Red, yellow, here we go. Red, green. Set,
Love now to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Red, 38. Blue, striker. Red, cycle. Fight, 97.
To the air with Love. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
180.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
180. Shell.
2nd and 10 now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Still going past the 40. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running it with David Montgomery. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. The Packers take their first time out. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Yellow. White. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Love with it on first down. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180.
From the 37. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
On the set.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Down, red, yellow, blue, set.
Love now on first and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
Brings up second down at the Lions' 30-yard line.
Yellow, black, ultra. Set.
From the 30 on second down. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Black shot. Here we go, set. Red, yellow, 43. Drill, green. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
Black, red. Go, go, go. Set.
On first and 10, here's Love. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The toss play, Montgomery. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
180!
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games.
It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird.